And I also have an editor.
That's me.
It's him. This is him. He's stupid. He's
Yeah, I'm pretty
fat.
stupid. Fucking
Fat.
car.
He's got long hair, and it's green. It's like really like worn down, just like bad,
Yellow.
awful green that's super worn down, and it doesn't look green anymore. Because he doesn't doesn't like put any more in. It's like the Joker hair. He's kind of like the Joker, but no, he's not the Joker. That's someone else. He's an editor. He makes YouTube. He edit. This is his computer. And this is me. I'm the Chad. I'm like really cool, awesome in every way. That's not what my hair looks like. I don't know what my hair looks like. Entertain them. I'll be back.
All right. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. This is a story about how hard it is to get a job when you're living in Uzbekistan. Now, I'm not speaking from first-hand experience. This is actually a story that my son told me. He came to me one day and he said, "Hey, Dad," and I said, "What is it, son?" He came to me and he said, in tears, he was crying. He says, "I tried to get a job in Uzbekistan." And, I wasn't sure at the time. I didn't really know how hard it was. So I was foolish and I said, that must have been a piece of cake. But little did I know, it was actually not a piece of cake. It was actually rather difficult for him. He comes up to me and he says, "No, Dad, it actually was very difficult." And, I was taken aback. I couldn't believe what I just heard. I said, "Is that so, son? It is actually difficult to get a job in Uzbekistan." And he says, "Yes, Dad, it is very difficult to get a job in Uzbekistan. You see, the economy is rather not very good in Uzbekistan." So I said, "Why is the Uzbekistan economy not very rather good?" And he says, "Dad, it's because the president, he doesn't like it when people have jobs." So I said, "That's messed up. Why does the president not like it when people have jobs?" And then he says, "Because he doesn't, I don't know. He didn't say, he didn't know why presidents doesn't like it when people have jobs in Uzbekistan." So I said, "All right, I think I'll go give this president of Uzbekistan a piece of my mind." So I bought a plane ticket. It was $76.26, not including tax. Including tax, it was $77.26. And I went to Uzbekistan on the plane using the ticket that I bought to get onto the plane. And the flight lasted about 13 hours. And while we were on the flight, an air flight attendant came to me and said, "Hello, sir. Would you like anything to buy, maybe to eat or to drink?" And then I said, no, thank you. I'm doing great. And maybe come back and check on me in a couple hours. Maybe then I will be hungry or thirsty. So the flight attendant came back and in 2 hours, and I said, I will take two drinks, one for me and one for my son. My son came with me. His ticket was the same price as mine because I don't think they care how this, he's my son. So they just charge the same for both tickets. So I said, my son will have a Dr. Pepper and I will have a Dr. Pepper as well. And then the flight attendant came and they gave me and my son our Dr. Peppers. So we drank them, and then when we landed in the Uzbekistan a couple hours later, I went and I went to the president, but the president had security and they arrested me. So when I got arrested and went to the Uzbekistan prison, they came and they were like, "Hey, sir, you're not supposed to talk to the president of Uzbekistan. You're not allowed to do that." So they put me in jail, and then while I was in jail, I met this guy named Pedro, and Pedro said, "Hey, I know how to get us out of jail. All we have to do is break out of jail." So we broke out of jails in Uzbekistan, and we went to talk to the president of Uzbekistan again. And then when we were talking to him, we said, "Hey, why do you not like it when people have jobs in your country?" And he said, "I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand my thought process and
Dude,
why
no
I
way,
think like
actually?
that."
That's crazy.
And then when we went back onto the plane to go back to where I'm from, because we don't live in Uzbekistan, we went to the plane, and then when we got back home, we went home and we went to bed because we were tired, and that's the end of the story.
Dude, that was actually insane. No way that actually happened.
It was real, dude.
No way, actually?
hmm I was actually there when it happened.
I was there. No, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. I refuse. So this is me. My gamer setup. Gamer setup. This is my keyboard. This is me. This is me. I'm skinny, as you can tell. I got a spine problem in this picture. I'm a Chad, so I got like the Chad chin. This is my PC right now. This is what it's zooming in, and it's like, oh, I'm PPC zombie. It's like the guard or something like that. It's like a zombie, and he's like, oh, I'm a zombie. You get it?
This is what happens on the channel usually.
Yeah. And then very rarely, every like once in a millennium, this other guy comes in. I can't get rid of that. Now I have to paint over it. This paint is such an awful device. Why did it not count any of that as undo? All this line just didn't count. It doesn't undo. Okay. Anyway, this is the guy, another guy who comes every. Why is it so skinny? This is another guy who comes like once in every millennium. His name is Joggy. Not Joggy, Joel. It's kind of insane. It's kind of built like a stick man. Weird, really weird man.
It looks like a fucking chess piece.
It does. That's his floral like Hawaiian shirts. Kind of
Yeah, he dresses like Quagmire.
Yeah. It's Quagmire, except for way less cool. It's got like weird. I'm the one with the red hands. This is actually my hand. This is a 1-to-1 picture of it. See? So that's my hand. That's my hand. Anyway, this is him. He's kind of insane, and he's got a Joker laugh. So he is the Joker.
This is coming back to what you said earlier when you referred to my hair being like the Joker, but you said this is not the Joker. The Joker comes later. This is the Joker.
Yeah.
This is
I don't know
what he
if you
was
knew that or
referring to.
not. This is the Joker.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. This is him. We call him Joe-O. And he never on. And that's my reaction to that. What else? What else? I make video.
Don't forget Bob.
Yeah, this is my dog. It's kind of got a beard. That's my dog. His name is Bob. So if you ever hear barking in the background, that's him. What else?
Gray Dick.
And that's his other alternate ego. He's the editor. He's the real editor. The other Mipor man, he doesn't do anything. He's the one talking right now. That's it. I'm the one talking, actually. He's the one in the background. He's kind of got, like, weird, messed up teeth. Kind of stupid.
This is also me.
Yeah, this is also him, if you didn't know. He's kind of stupid.
Stupid.
But he's the smartest one out of all of us, so we bully him. This is weird. A law hat. This is like my avatar guy. He's kind of like really angry. It's like,
Petip.
I'm so angry all the time. He's kind of got a cool top hat because top hats are kind of cool. He's kind of fat. He's short. Here's the scale. So his is an ant compared to him. He's so big he goes off screen. Or so small he goes off screen. So Petip's actually smaller than an ant. He's actually smaller than an amoeba. He's kind of fat, which is weird because in real life I'm kind of really cool looking. Like really cool, man. And I'm like, hey, it's me, Petip. Hey.
My bad.
That's me. We don't talk about Joe's other guy because he's never on, so it doesn't matter. Do not MTR. What next? I like PVZ and Doom. I like PVZ and Doom, so I make funny YouTube video on that. I don't have a schedule. This is me, and this is my schedule, and there's none. There's none. No schedule. Mipor edit video. He's like, hey, I'm an editing man. He's an editing man. He spends at least 10 years on video.
That's true, I do that.
He does. Not as long as Joe though. So there's no upload schedule either. I have a mug. It's really cool. It says DRINK A on it. I bought it online for like $14 from Jigsaw, and that's a J. Jigs. This is him. I don't actually know what he looks like.
If you didn't know, Petip is dyslexic.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah, yeah.
read.
I am. He can draw.
Not as good as this though. Like this drawing that you're seeing right now
He
is
draws a little worse than
not
that.
as good as that, but it's
And
pretty good.
he also
It's
makes
pretty
funny.
good still, but
He also make funny video. Go watch him. I suggest it. I'm gonna kill you. And I think that's the end of it. Just get rid of this one. Okay, so that's the end of it. So don't forget to like, and subscribe, and turn notification on. Turn bell. That's a bell, right? Yeah. Bell on. And that's the thumbs up for like. And that's the subscribe logo. So do that now. I don't I make that's and I don't I do and I don't I do I do and I don't and I do and I don't